Who's the most underrated striker in Europe? Not the best, not Lewandowski, not Agüero. The most underrated. A lot of Liverpool fans would say, obviously, Bobby Firmino. People don't rate him as much because he doesn't score as many goals. But look at everything else he does: his link-up play, his pressing. Serie A fans would say someone like Duan Zapata or Luis Muriel, players that score so many goals for a team like Atalanta. Bundesliga fans and people that watch RB Leipzig would say someone like Poulsen, who brought in Timo Werner into the game in a way that no one else can. He was the perfect strike partner. I don't think it's any of these guys. These are all great players and really underrated players, but I think the most underrated player is someone that you haven't even heard of. Someone that you don't know about that didn't play in a top flight till this year. He has played in the second French division. He has played in the top flight in Sweden. And now he plays for Olympique Lyon. And he is having an unbelievable debut campaign in the French top tier. His name is Tino Kadewere. And he is from Zimbabwe. And he is my favorite striker. The Zimbabwean striker started his career in Sweden at a club called Djurgården. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. His career at the club started at the age of 19, but he didn't really break out to his age 22 season in 2018. Everything started going to plan. In just over 1,000 minutes, 12 starts, he had 8 goals. He was electric. This elite 2018 campaign in the Swedish top flight prompted the famed academy Le Havre, who played in the second tier of France, to spend $4 million for the striker. If his first breakout year happened in 2018 at the age of 22 in Sweden, then his second breakout year, his true breakout year that brought him to the eye of Lyon, happened in 2019-2020, this past season. This is the year he really started to repay Le Havre for the fee they paid for him. With 20 goals scored in 24 appearances, he was the top goal scorer in France's second division, and he contributed with a goal or an assist every game. And if you take away penalties, 0.8 goals and assists a game. He was just absolutely elite. Before I talk about his time in Lyon, I want to talk about his play style. Despite being just an absolutely massive human being, 6'3", he is not a target man, really. He's a poacher. He is a relentless presser who will punish any and all mistakes the defense makes, who will pounce on every rebound let out by a goalie. He is kind of quick, but his real quickness comes in his brain. He is an incredibly quick thinker. He presses really well. He passes really well. This season in Lyon, if you look at his goals, they're pretty much all just him using his brain, either by pressing the defense or tricking a goalkeeper. He is just the smartest striker I've seen play that's not like an elite level striker, like the smartest striker that's not Lewandowski or Cavani or Agüero. He is that good. He is just this really smart, relentless presser, poacher. Now, this might be a negative or positive, I'm not really sure, but he likes to do keepy uppies. He likes to juggle the ball in game. He did that a lot for Le Havre, and he's done that a decent amount this year at Lyon. Now, statistically this year at Lyon, he has been insane. He's been one of the top strikers in Europe. He's contributing a goal every other game. He's contributing almost 0.8 goals and assists per game, an absolutely elite mark, equal to Neymar, better in the likes of Messi and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. But if you take away penalties that he doesn't take for Lyon, then he just shoots up the rankings. He becomes better than Vardy in goal contributions. He's better than De Bruyne. He's better than Rashford in terms of goal contributions again. He is just elite. He's been one of the standout strikers in Europe this year. And why has no one talked about him again? If you look at this graph, you'll see that he is just really up there. He is in the same range as guys like Messi and Icardi and just the best strikers in Europe that aren't like absolutely killing it like Luis Muriel or Erling Haaland. He is just unbelievable. He has been unbelievable this year. In only 13 starts, he has lit the league on fire. So I've established that he's good, or at least I've hoped I established that he's good. He is great. Just look at the rest of the video and the stats to see that. But who could use him? Who could buy a striker like him? Well, the obvious candidate, desperate need of a striker, is Brighton. They are a really good Europa League level team on expected points, but their strikers can't score. They can't finish. And I'm the type of guy that says XG always catches up, but man, Mape is not doing anything this year. Because of this, I feel like bringing in a guy like Tino Kadewere would kind of not fix everything, but he's smart enough to fit into the system. He will score something like 10 goals in the back half of the season, I feel. I don't know why you wouldn't do it. 6 months, the problem is 6 months after his arrival at Lyon, they might be hesitant to let him leave. But staying in the Prem is worth £30 million in my opinion. Other teams that could use him, City need a backup. They couldn't score for a couple months there. He's way better than Braithwaite for Barcelona. A team like Roma, whose front line is super, super old, could really use someone like him. And RB Leipzig play a really high pressing system under Nagelsmann. I think that would fit Tino really, really well. They're starting to feel the loss of Werner when it comes to the goals that they're scoring. They're elite defensive side, but they're not scoring that much. So I think he'd be a good fit there too. I think a team like Brighton need to prioritize him. I think these other teams can wait till the summer and try and get him a little cheaper. But yeah, someone's got to buy him because I don't think he is ideal at Lyon. They have a lot of strikers there, a lot of attackers there, and he is starting to finally get ahead of the pecking order of someone like Moussa Dembele. But I feel like another team could use him more than Lyon can. The last interesting fact, and it's not a stat, and it's not about how good he is, but our friend Tino here has a signature celebration, which you saw throughout the video, and I'll show you right here. And it's a pretty cool celebration, and I just thought it was fun. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. I'll do player profiles and stat analysis and all this stuff in the future. I really want to get into this, and please subscribe. Thank you.